These are Shiftstones. Every stone gives you a different ability that can help you in the game. The Vigor Stone will heal you for 2 health after you have done 5 damage in quick succession. The Guard Stone will give you another pose that creates a shield in front of you that blocks all incoming items and reduces 1 damage. The Flow Stone will give you another dash or jump while you're midair. Stubborn Stone negates all knockback and reduces 1 damage after jumping or dashing. Charge Stone will make sure that when you hold something and hold it for about a second, it'll give an extra oomph whenever you throw something. Basically make sure you can throw things further. The Volatile Stone will give you better Explode. The Search Stone makes it that after you've done damage, your next hit will do 1 more damage. The bigger the hit, the longer the effect lasts. Same for the Adamant Stone, only for damage reduction for yourself. Now all this sounds amazing, and it is. It's very fun to mess around with Shiftstones, but they are holding you back. Now you might already be familiar with the term crutching, but we're going to talk about it a little bit anyway. If I spawn a wall and I grab and punch it, it'll go pretty far. Now with Charge Stone, if I let it charge, and now punch it, look what happens. Okay. It went so fast that it just missed the 3. Here's a better demonstration. This is the distance without Charge Stone, and this is the distance with Charge Stone. That's pretty far. But crutching is when you get too comfortable with these stones and they make your entire playstyle. Charge Stone completely changes your game and almost makes it that you don't need to do any complicated combos at all. This is bad not only because it creates bad habits, but also because it discourages you to actually learn the game. So here's my proposition. Don't use Shiftstones when you're starting out. Now, believe it or not, before you go into the comments like, "Hey Tom, Shiftstones are actually good," but that's not entirely true. I think that there's 3 Shiftstones that you can definitely use, and a few ones that you should really stay away from. Now let's get into why that is. Now the first stone I think is safe for you to use is the Flow Stone. Those who are new at the game, Flow Stone will give you an extra jump or an extra dash when you're in the air. Now when it comes to stones, this is pretty harmless and actually makes it really fun. Now just because this stone is on the list of stones you can use when you're starting out, that doesn't mean you should use it too much. Some people I fought only use Flow Stone to get around. When you get rid of the stone to select another one, your entire playstyle will be different. So instead of the stones shaping your playstyle, you should make it that your stones enhance your playstyle, not shape it. Now with that all said, you might be thinking, why is Flow Stone on the list of things you can use? Very simple, combo potential, which is what this game is all about. If it wasn't clear already, I don't like stones that make it so you don't have to learn any combos. Flow Stone is the exact opposite. There's a lot of combos you can do with Flow Stone, or even some cool movement options. I'll show you. The basic ones are, of course, getting a little extra distance, changing your direction midair so it's harder for your opponent to read where you're going, getting behind your player so you can combo. That's supposed to be a player, by the way, if you didn't catch on. And canceling your speed after a disc jump. And those are just the movement options. I haven't even talked about the combos yet. A lot of these things I cannot even do, but I'll try and do my best to show you. This move is called a high dive. Now you can of course fly in this game without using Flow Stone, but this is not always the fastest or the best to use it. But there are a lot more combos that you can use Flow Stone in that I'm not going to delve into today because this is not a combo guide. So let's go over to the second stone. Now the second stone I think is safe for you to use is the No, it's not. Now the second stone I think is safe for you to use is the Surge Stone. Now the reason why I encourage you to play with Surge, again it doesn't show, does it? I swear it's on here. It's because it encourages you to actually do combos. Allow me to demonstrate. This is Howard, and he's meant to teach newer players how to play the game. Wait, I did that intro already, didn't I? So Surge Stone is... Oh! Sorry, since when? Can use Speed Disc? It's on level 1. I didn't know. Mr. Olvak, I didn't know you made sure you could speed disc on level 1. I'm trying to make a video. So when you hit someone, you'll get this green effect around you. When you hit someone now, your next hit... Okay, yep, he won. The next hit you do will do 1 more damage. The bigger the hit is, the larger the effect will last. If I just hit him with 1 disc, the effect will only last for a really short time. The more things you hit in quick succession, the more damage you will do. Catch! You can also do something where you throw a normal disc and then a speed disc, and even though the effect lasts for only a little bit, that is enough time to make the second disc do double damage. Now again, the reason why I think this stone is safe to use is because it encourages you to do more, instead of just throw a wall. Because it encourages you to think outside the box a little bit to get that extra damage in. If used correctly, this can be very effective. Right, next one. Lastly, the third stone I think is safe for you to use is the Adamant stone. Adamant is very similar to Surge. The only difference is that instead of you doing more damage, your opponent will do 1 less damage. Now this too I think is safe to use for very similar reasons to Surge. The only difference is this one encourages you to hit people to protect yourself more, instead of doing more damage. Now let's go over to one honorable mention before we... Why is my... There's this like... The floor here is slightly sloped, so when I stand here, it'll push me away. It is so annoying for recording. Please fix, Buckethead. Please fix. Now there's one honorable mention I want to talk about, and that is the Vigor Stone. That is the Vigor Stone. I bet you can't see it, can you? Now, Vigor is very similar to Adamant and Surge in the fact that it's a passive one, and that it encourages you to do damage to heal yourself. The only reason why it's not on here is because Vigor Stone is not that good. It only heals 2 for every 5 damage you do, so at most, you'll do 6 health, I think? Yeah, you'll at most heal 6, which is not that much. These are the optimal results. 6 is the most you can heal in 1 match, and most likely you'll only do 2, 4 if you're good, 6 if you're amazing at the game, but people that are that good don't use Vigor Stone. Alright, let's go to the no-nos. Guard Stone. Alright, Guard Stone. It's this one. And this is the worst stone in the game, and here's why. At first you might think, okay, it completely negates every disc. But Adamant does that too, and Stubborn does that too, and Grounding does that too. It only reduces 1 damage, so if you get hit by something bigger than a disc... Come on, Howard. So if you get hit with something bigger than a disc, you'll still get damaged, and your opponent will have that item again to use on you again. Not to mention that if you know how low disc, which is doing a disc and then a parry, will go under the shield of your Guard Stone, making it obsolete. If you are fighting someone that is at least a little bit competent, you will not be able to use this effectively. Now let's go over to the biggest reason why I think Guard Stone is really bad. This following point will bleed into most reasons of why I don't like the Shiftstone, and that is, it creates bad habits. If there's a newer player that wants to learn the game, and he starts by using the Guard Stone, you won't learn how to actually block without it. You won't learn how to stomp on time, you won't know how to punch things away when you're a white belt, and I can't tell you this enough, go learn the combos. If you want to get serious about playing Rumble, go learn the combos, don't use this garbage. It's so bad. Why is this in the game? Stubborn Stone. Now before we talk about Stubborn, I want to tell you that this video is sponsored by the like button. Now I know I usually don't do this, but let's see if we can reach a goal of 50 likes. I think that'd be awesome. If you are enjoying my video, the content, and my live streams, please consider liking, maybe even subscribing if you want to. Let's continue on with the video. Now Stubborn Stone is also a big no-no, and one of the biggest crutches there is in the game. Stubborn Stone makes it so that when you dash, you negate damage. I do want to say that this stone is arguably better than Guard, because it does the exact same thing as Guard, but now you can move around while blocking damage. Guard Stone also negates all knockback, so when Harold over here throws me something bigger, I can just dash through. Now I don't want you to get me wrong, I really think this is a great stone, and it's really good. But the reason I say this is one of the biggest crutches is because it completely changes your playstyle if you want to use it effectively. So yeah, do I think Stubborn Stone is overpowered? Yes, I do think Stubborn Stone is overpowered, but I'm not a developer, so I don't have a say in that. But yeah, please don't use this. It's very frustrating for your opponent as well. I think the hits that you hit should do damage. Alright, let's move over to the last one, I think. Charge Stone. We already talked about this. I'm not going to talk about it again. Volatile. Oh, Volatile. Alright, now Volatile. Oh my god, you can actually see it. Let's go. Now, Volatile is a stone that gives you better Explode. The Explode will be much stronger if you hit someone, and is really powerful on the ring. I'm not going to talk about this stone as much. Now, I do want to make a change and say that Volatile isn't a stone you should not use, but I also don't encourage you to use it. It's somewhere in the middle. Alright, well, with that all out of the way, let's actually play some games and see what it looks like to play without Shiftstones. I'm playing 1 week without using a single Shiftstone. I'm already a few days in, and I'm already noticing that I'm actually improving by a lot. Alright, let's go into some games. Hey, Yogev.
Ew.
Hey, should I use Baby Park as a soundtrack for my video?
Isn't it from Mario Kart? Isn't it the bad one from
Well, yeah,
Mario Kart?
yes, I'm gonna use that song.
No, what do you
I'm
mean? It's so bad.
No,
Don't
I'm gonna use that song. Oh, we usually talk in Discord. Ah, my strupper cut went to the ball. Even though I'm not hosting, this feels great. Very responsive. Ooh, look at that parry. Oh, look at that parry. I don't have flow, so jumping like that is risky. I probably shouldn't do that. Say low to the ground. Say low to the ground. Oh, that was smart, Coda. You almost got me with that.
I'm trying to learn to play kind of like what Vivian does sometimes, and it's fucking hard, but really satisfying.
Hey, we don't swear on this YouTube channel. You can't say that word. I mean, swearing is fun, but YouTube doesn't like it. Oh, that would have been so cool. Oh. God damn it. No. Coda is not an easy target to fight. He's really good at the game. He's really good at defense. Ooh, that ball pulled my way. Hey, that's my combo. That should not have killed back here. Ooh. Where are you? There you are. God damn it. Whoa, what was that? Apparently you can't ground flick items when they're too high. Noted. Owie! Can you catch? Oh my god. Why do I keep doing that? Like my brain just wants to jump. Like uppies, uppies, yay!
Ah, crap.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. It just bounced off your shoulder like it was nothing. Oh. Hey, should I use Baby Park as a soundtrack for my video?
Isn't it from Mario Kart? Isn't it the bad one? From
Well, yeah,
Mario Kart?
yes, I'm gonna use that song.
No, what do you
I'm
mean?
go-
It's so bad.
No,
Don't
I'm gonna
ever
use that song.
I
I'm gonna
hate
just.
it. I hate it. Listen to me. This is the most random soundtrack. It's so bad, and the map is all. You just go in circles. Don't use it. All right.
That's great. Thank you. Oh my god. I might do an extended cut of that at the end.